Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards. And it is the beginning of the end for Dominaria, maybe? Or Phyrexia, or whatever. The March of the Machine stories have finally been released, and that was an interesting way to end it. In any case, Dominaria Remastered. Here we go. Let's see what kind of classic cool cards we get out of this one. I gotta do something about that pile. Alright. Just enough. There we go. Alright. First off, Ovenize. 1 in a blue instant until end of turn. Target creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1. Basically polymorph. Becomes a heap. Oh, this is a classic. White Mane Lion. 1 in a white cat. 2/2 flash. When White Mane Lion enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Back in, I want to say Plane Shift. I think it was about Plane Shift. They had a bunch of these bounce creatures where it's like you play this creature and another one went back to your hand. So, let's see that come back. The Nightscape Familiar. I am familiar with this creature. 1 in a black, zombie, 1/1. Blue spells and red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. I believe this is from, I don't want to say it wasn't called Coalition. It was something else, but it was the set that the first time Dominaria went to war against Phyrexia. It's like I know the set because I bought a lot of it, and I can't remember it because I think it was the same one. Plane Ship. No, it wasn't the same one. Yeah, I'll probably remember it like after I post this video. Anyway, 1 in a black, regenerate Nightscape Familiar. Next time this creature would be destroyed, instead tap it, remove it from combat, and heal all damage. Which is better than what Regenerate originally did. What it originally did is you paid that, and the creature would go back onto the top of your deck. It became a little problematic. Anyway, Satan's Desire. 2 in a green. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. Threshold. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, all creatures able to block enchanted creature do so. Invasion. That was the set. That was the invasion block. That's what it was called. Knew it was gonna. Anyway, Maztel Histrodon. 6 red. Beast. 4/4. First strike and haste. Ooh, that'd be pretty nice. First strike and flying, but no. First strike and haste. Cycling for 3. Pay 3, discard, draw a card. Man-O-War. Man, oh man. 2 in a blue. Jellyfish. 2/2. When Man-O-War enters the battlefield, return target creature to its owner's hand. Good old Duress. Single black sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Penumbra Bobcat. 2 in a green. Cat. 2/1. When Penumbra Bobcat dies, create a 2/1 cat creature token. Penumbra. Skirk Prospector. Not like the Kirk Prospector, which would be the Star Trek card. Anyway, that joke went better in my head. Single red Goblin. 1/1. Sacrifice a Goblin. Add 1 red mana. Deep beneath the ruined continent of Otaria. That's a deep cut. Invigorating Boon. 1 and a green enchantment. Whenever a player cycles a card, you may put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That's a good enchantment. So that's if you build a cycling deck. So, Lightning Rift. 1 and a blue, 1 and a red enchantment. Whenever a player cycles a card, you may pay 1. If you do, Lightning Rift deals 2 damage to any target. Well, there's another one. See if we can find it. Because that kind of looks, as I say, it kind of looks like a lot like Way Under, but it's not. See if we can find an egg. Because this looks like something that might hold an Easter egg here. You see anything? See any eggs? I don't see any eggs. Be cool. Nature's Lore. 1 and a green. Sorcery. Search the library for a forest card, put that card on the battlefield, then shuffle. That's a pretty good card to have. Sulfuric Vortex. 1 red. Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Sulfuric Vortex deals 2 damage to that player. If a player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. Ooh. That's a good thing to put in play. And we got the classic border of Wild Growth. Single green, enchantment aura, enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional green. I like that one. And we got the classic border Swamp. I remember the lands being a little lighter than that. I mean, I have some classic lands, so I could probably just look at it. Anyway, we got a token construct. It is 0 artifact creature, but this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Alright. Do a little rundown. What I'd play. Definitely play this. Love Wild Growth. Like I said, if you go mono green, you can't go wrong with throwing a couple of these in your deck. I do like that. Especially the no one gains life. It's like, it is. Play that while you're ahead and just tick down the time clock. I do like this. I'd probably play it. I probably would play that too. You know, search for the Lot Forest, put it into play. I don't know. Which one would I play more, though? Because, I mean, it's like, this one's good. But I also like what this one does when you cycle. Now, granted, you could build a red-green deck, get the best of both of them, deal 2 damage, and someone gets a 1/1 counter. So, well, there you go. I'd probably just do them both. Throw this in a Goblin token deck, and oof. Yeah, definitely just pitch Goblin, build stuff up, and throw everything at him. I do like that. Get rid of the creature, and just another one comes back. So, the cat came back the very next day. Single one shot. You know, 1 mana, 1 shot. That's always good. It doesn't have flash, so, but, because I think the other one we have does. I have one that has flash. No, this one. Like, that's a, see, that one's cheaper, and it does the same thing. Literally has the same power toughness. Well, that's return target creature. That's return a creature you control. So you can bounce them. Yeah, we'll just do both of them at the same time. That was pretty good. I mean, for one round, it'll buy you a round hitting, you know, one of their big ones. But other than that, it's a 7-drop, but it has haste. So, can't argue with that. I do like that one. All creatures able to block enchanted creatures do so. So, that, yeah, that's pretty good. If you have 7 more cards. If if you do a deck like that where you have blue, red, and black, that would work pretty well. But even if you don't, basically it regenerates for its own cost. You can keep them in the battle. So that is Dominaria United. Got some good cards. Well, actually, I got a bunch of good cards. I don't really think many that I don't care for. But, oh well. So that's how it goes. Sometimes I get every card I can use, and sometimes I get no cards I can use. Although I try to find at least one or two cards. If I do it in a draft format, what would I play? Or maybe a situation where we play all the cards in a pack. I should get on that. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Have a magical day.